Hello, this is SJ Talks and Life coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. It's that little button. If you're on your phone, looking at me, it's that little button down there. I'm a little curious about something. They say that marriages between white men and black women, are more successful statistically. When a white man marries a black woman, statistically, the success rate of that marriage is more successful, even when white men, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's even when white men marry white women, it's the success rate of those unions are more successful. And I'm baffled as to why that is. I can't understand why that is. I've never dated interracially before. Of course, I've never been married, but I've never dated interracially. But this is what I'm hearing, and I think I've seen the stats for myself as well. And there's some possible theories as to why that is. One of them being is I'm baffled. I'm having a hard time understanding why that is. Because I guess in my mind, I'm thinking a black man and a black woman together is better than a black man and a white woman, or a black woman and a white man, right? Or any other race. Because, you're both the same race, we can both relate to each other, black men, and, of the history in this country, racism we're still enduring. Black men and black women can relate to each other in that aspect as well. And I don't know, I would think that because of that, we're both the same race, and I would think because of that, our marriages would be more successful. Black men and black women would be more compatible together because of that. I would think if you hook up with somebody that's like particularly a white person, a black person hooking up with a white person, because of the history between whites and blacks in this country, that there would be problems as far as understanding each other and being able to relate to each other. As far as, and white men are the dominant race. White men are the dominant male race in American society. They're the dominant male race in American society, and black women are like totally at the far end of the spectrum. Like, we're the lowest. It's white men, white women. I'm not talking about I'm talking about this between black and white people. It's white men first, white women, black men, and black women. That's the order it goes in. We're like on the bottom, because black women are double minorities. We're women and we're black. So we're considered a double minority. So when it's the two genders, the male and female of each race, the white man is the dominant male in American society. Then it's the white women come second, and then it's the black man, and then it's the black women that's last. So I don't know. I guess I'm thinking in terms of, like black people being able to understand each other as far as what we have to endure in this country. We have a better understanding of each other, or we supposed to. But then I guess I also look at the division that's going on within our race. We have a lot of division. Our sisterhood and our brotherhood is not strong, and we have a lot of division And we have a lot of intra-racism. We have a lot of racism that's going on within the black race, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're dealing with a lot of racism that's going on within our race. And there's a lot of division, you know. And statistically, black men date and marry out of the race more than black women do. Statistically, black women don't date and marry out of the race as much as black men do. But when black women do, statistically, when black women do marry white men, the marriages are more successful. And I'm still I'm really baffled as to why that is. They say it's because black women are the leaders in the black community. We are. And white men are the leaders of the white community. And when the two get together, two leaders get together, I don't really consider black women being the head or the leader of the black community. I don't know. That's what they say. That's some possible theories that's being thrown out there, that black women are the leaders of the black community and white men are the leaders of the white community. And so when you get the two together, you know, both of them are the leaders of the community. I don't know. The jury's still out on that. I don't know if the black women, because statistically, you know, black women are the head of, there's a lot of black single mothers in the black community. I guess when you look at it in those terms, maybe. I don't know. The black men are supposed to be the leaders of the black community. They're supposed to be, but they're not really doing, I'm not bashing, but they're not really doing a good job at it. So, but that's one of the theories that's being thrown out there, that black women are the leaders of the black community and white men are the leaders of the white community. So when you get the two together, you got two leaders together. I don't know. But because the white men and black women's relationships are statistically more successful than black men and white women. The divorce rate is high amongst black men and white women. When those unions get together, statistically, they're not as successful as white men and black women. So, I don't understand. I still I don't know. I'm not as sure as to why that is either. I'm not sure as to why the success rate between black men and white women are not good. Because, yeah, that's a good question too. Are they not getting together for the right reasons, or they're getting together for other reasons, or is it the black men themselves? You know, I don't know. Is it the white women? Is the black men are not getting together for the right reasons? Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your theories are. Still trying to figure that out though. The success rate between black women and white men. Because like I said, I've never dated out. I've never I've never dated out of my race. All the guys that I was ever with or ever dated were black men. So I don't know why that is. I'm just really baffled. Like I said, it's some possible theories being thrown out there as to why it is. But, yeah. But, yeah. I'm still trying to figure out why that is. Because I would think that, I don't know. In my mind, black women and black men understand each other. Black women and black men, I'm just being honest, black men and black women are supposed to have a better understanding of each other, because we're of what we have to endure in this country as far as racism, systematic racism and things like that. And so, I know when I was in my relationships and me and my mate would talk about racism, we both could have some pretty productive conversations in that area, because Well, I understand what's going on, and he understands what's going on, because we're both the same race. So we would have some pretty good conversations in that area. I could talk about different things, as far as racism, or if I'm experiencing something, and he could totally understand where I'm coming from. I would think with a white mate, they would not have they would have a more difficult time understanding, particularly if it's a black or a white male. They would have a harder time. It seems like they would have a more difficult time understanding what you have to endure as a black person, as a black woman in this country, particularly them being the dominant male of society. So I don't know. That's interesting, though. That's Hit me up in the comment section and let me know, what do you think is the reason why black women and white men marriages are more successful. I've heard of some possible theories being thrown out there, but am very I'm still very baffled as to why. But I think that's interesting, because I think because black women are very, very loyal to black men, contrary to what the popular belief is, contrary to what black men believe, because a lot of black men don't want to believe that black women are loyal to black men, but contrary to what the belief is, black women are still extremely loyal to black men. Black women are more loyal to black men than black men are to black women. Black men and women are very loyal to black men. And so black women, because of that, even though the odds are stacked against, if a black woman wants to get married and find a marriageable black man in the community, the odds are stacked against her. And I did a whole nother video talking, I might link that video up to this one. I did a whole nother video stating the reasons why. We outnumber black men by 2 million, and then you have a certain percentage of black men that are gay, to make a long story short. A certain percentage of them are incarcerated. A certain percentage of them are unmarriageable. They're not good providers or whatever, got too many baby mamas or this and that and the other. Certain percentage of them are dating and marrying other races of women. So when you break down, it's a numbers thing. It's when you eliminate all that out of the pool of single black men, and you eliminate all those factors, you don't have very many left over that are marriageable. Because our black women's marital rates are 30%. We have very low marital rates. The theory is that those marital rates, our marital rates would increase if we expanded our options to other races of men, white men, and other races of men. Now that's the theory. The jury's still out on that, because I still don't know. I know that there is a lot of black men that more and more white men are starting to like black women. I just don't know statistically how many of them. You know what I mean? So the jury's still out on that. But if the odds are stacked against black women that want to marry, that want a marriage mate, as far as getting a black man, a marriageable black man, a lot of women are starting to embrace singleness now as well. So yeah, but let me know in the comment section what you guys think. What reasons do you think why white men and black women marriages are more successful? That's a really, really, really good question. Still trying to figure it out. Still baffled as to why it is. But enlighten me and hit me up in the comment section if you're a black woman that's married to a white man yourself. Yes, feel free. I definitely want you guys to feel free to sound off and let me know what you think the reasons are. And yeah, let's talk about this. Okay, hit me up in that comment section. Hit that like, subscribe, and share, and notification bell. Until the next video, you guys be blessed.